beautiful, and the Clydesdales and the draft horses, Tim, always get a crowd, don't they?
Yeah, they're certainly crowd pleasers.
So it's a breed or a type of horse that's never really lost its popularity.
No, they went out as workhorses probably in the 1950s. The last of the teams were, working, but then after that, people bought them and they went into the tourist game, the tourist industry with them a bit. Some of the little farms still used them a bit up until the 70s, but now they're virtually just an entertainment animal now. People have got them just for their own pleasure.
They're very, very quiet in spite of their size.
In general, but they're like all horses. You can get the odd one that's a bit nasty, and when you get a bad one, they're bad because of their size.
I reckon that would be dead right. So what are the judges looking for, Tim?
Well, in the Clydesdale, you're looking for a horse with a nice big broad foot, flat bone. When they're going out in the ring, they like to see them move away from with plenty of action, plenty of hock action, because the Clydesdale was renowned as a horse that could walk at a fast speed. Like in the old days, they used to work bullocks. Bullocks will only do 1.5 miles an hour, whereas a Clydesdale will do, a good Clydesdale is 3 miles an hour. So they got over the ground, whether they were ploughing or carting produce to the wharves or the railheads, whatever. So it was their action that really set the Clydesdale apart from the other breeds.
How do you keep them fit?
Well, today none of them are fit because they're not working. They're really only hobby animals now. So yeah, I wouldn't say they were very fit.
Now the other thing that suddenly started to appear is gypsy cobs and such. That's another branch of the heavy horse.
Yeah, well they're more an English horse. The gypsies over there, the travellers use them. That's where they originated, but they seem to become a bit of a fashion statement at the moment. There's a lot of people buy them, I think, just for their looks and their colour. But I was over in England this year and I went to 1 or 2 big villages and there was still quite a lot of gypsies there using them in the traditional way. And you see them camped on the big motorways over there. There'll be flyovers and clover leaves and that, a bit of vacant land in between. The gypsies will be camped there with the gypsy cobs. So they still use them over there a bit. Most of their vehicles are motorised. But
isn't it nice though that they are still around and they are being brought back into fashion again?
Yeah. They're at the crossroads at the moment. There's the younger people are coming on that are interested in heavy horses, but they're keeping them more and more now as a fashion statement, I suppose you'd say, or to ride and that. But they're not working as much as they used to. They were bred to work, and that part of the heavy horse is fast disappearing. The work side of it. Probably the only way they're going to survive into the future is as a riding horse or museum horse or something.
Now, you're from Australia. How do we compare to Australian breeds?
Well, you've still got the Clydesdale here is still the traditional Clydesdale that they would have worked in the 1930s and 40s, like size-wise, height-wise and that. Australia and other places like Scotland, the home of them, they've gone for a bigger horse, mainly for the market. Most of the big wagon teams, they like big, showy horses. And in America, of course, America likes everything big and better. And a lot of the Scottish horses go to America, so the Scots are breeding a bigger horse now. But I'd have to say here, they're more the traditional breed still.